8:20. I pretty much just got up like 20 minutes ago. The time change is like messing me up. I thought the time change is supposed to mess you up from the other time change. Like the other time change is the one that messes you up, not this one. But I'm all messed up and it's like really rainy and gloomy out, so I don't know if that's why. We are in the middle of packing because we're moving finally. We're moving on Saturday. So this will be my last what I ate in a day in this kitchen. Oh my God, so I better make it epic. So it's good that I don't really have any groceries because I'm gonna have to go get some food today. Maybe I can actually think of something to make. But yeah, I'm trying to navigate around these boxes and all this stuff. So I need to meditate. So I think I might just eat a little bit of grapefruit right now and have a little bit of tea and then meditate before I have any coffee or any other crazy thing like that. I thought I had a grapefruit. I have an orange and I have a grapefruit. So I guess we'll go with grapefruit. Yeah, so Monday's vlog, I plan on showing you the house updated with us moved into it, but there's so many cool things that have happened over the last week or so, so stay tuned for that on Monday. I packed my small cutting boards. All right. Oh, the fridge. There's the fridge. Sorry, fridge, I'm gonna turn you off. I had to turn them off. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of soy milk in this chai tea. This is just how I feel like eating this thing today. The other day, my friend Lorena was eating the orange peels. She eats them. I thought it was so strange. They're really tough. I could never eat the peel. So soft and juicy. Don't worry, we'll pour one out for this fridge today before the end of this video. I know you guys love it / hate it. Oh no, I just hate it. This tea is not getting dark. Actually, this isn't even the tea that I wanted to make. I have this loose leaf rooibos chai. I think I'll just add that into here and take this bag out because it's not really doing anything. Maybe I just added too much milk. See, this is why I don't like tea. All right, well, that's breakfast part 1. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I went to the grocery store. So I'll unpack it all on camera so you can see my grocery haul. We needed food for the rest of this week before we move, and then we can just move the food into the new house. So I got some raspberries, some tortilla chips, because, I'll tell you why. Oh, because I found orange cauliflower. So I can make cheese sauce with this. Or, I don't know, I was gonna make cheese sauce for this leftover pasta I have. I got some cereal. Now, I never buy cereal, but I was there and I was hungry, which is bad, and I was like, I wanna eat cereal with almond milk and those raspberries. So I think that's what I'm gonna eat right now. So I got this Blueberry Bliss, sort of like Raisin Bran, but blueberry brand. This brand's not bad for cereals. There's still like, you know, added sugar or whatever, but they're vegan. Steel cut oats, rolled oats, rice, blueberries. It's all also sweetened with like juice, like fruit juice, elderberry juice. There are worse things to eat, I think. It's like a treat. Broccoli, medium firm tofu. I got Gardein chicken fingers, the chipotle lime ones that are my favorite. Oh God, I ended up buying something that doesn't even fit in the fridge. Where is it? My squirrely bread. See you guys buying that bread at the store. 3 for $5 avocados. Actually, one of them's pretty ripe. A lime. I found these Ezekiel, I like this Ezekiel brand, or Food for Life or something. English muffins, cinnamon raisin. I've had the plain ones before, but I've never seen cinnamon raisin. Totes vegan, totes sprouted, yummy, yummy. And I got some vegan cream cheese to go on those because that's like my favorite combo. Cinnamon raisin bread or bagel or English muffin with cream cheese. More hummus, tomatoes on the vine, that freshly squeezed orange juice I always talk about. Guess how much my grocery bill was? $8 $80.69. I'm not done yet though. Oh, I forgot to get my free almond milk. I have coupons for free product. Ugh, anyway, almond milk. I always forget to give them the coupon. Mary's crackers. Hey Mary. 2 lemons and a cucumber. Now this is going on top of what already exists in the fridge. I already have some other vegetables and like kale and stuff. I was thinking I was gonna make a salad for lunch, but I actually just wanna eat cereal. It's like 1 o'clock. Remember, eat what you want. So that's what I'm gonna do. So these are supposed to be in the freezer, these English muffins, and they don't fit. Oh, I really want one right now. Maybe that's what I want. Maybe I'll eat both. It's not good when you're hungry, guys, to go shopping. Now how do I thaw them? Guess I'll just put it in the toaster whole. Okay. For best results, refrigerate after purchase or freeze for longer periods of keeping. Oh. Well, I'll probably eat these in like 3 days, so. Okay, well, after eating all these bread products for lunch, I will be eating lots of veggies for dinner since I just bought a lot of veggies, so we'll make something good. I'm also thawing some tempeh in the fridge that I had in the freezer, so maybe we'll have that for dinner. Whatever, I only had grapefruit, so I'm gonna eat a little bit of cereal and my English muffin. Now this is interesting. This is definitely like a treat. I mean, it's like sugary, I think, even though it's supposed to look healthy. That's why cereals are kind of the biggest like crock ever. I feel like cereal is like eating chips almost, like it's like a snack food. Just because of the amount of sugar that's in it. Now you're probably like, Lauren, I didn't think you cared about how much sugar. Now I don't, but I do look at it. And when I know I'm eating a packaged food, I always look at the sugar content. I honestly don't really care about the fat content, I care about the sugar. I still have some soy milk in the fridge. Yeah, these little blueberry clusters are like pretty sugary. Now see, I thought there was blueberries in there, and there's none. There's no dried blueberries. Organic dried wild blueberries. I don't see those in this box. There's not a bloob to be found. Oh, there's one. A little blueberry. I guess if you're gonna eat a cereal, probably eat something like this where there is more fiber and stuff and less sugar. I feel like cereal's so weird, like everything on the box is a lie, probably. I'm not eating it for health reasons, I'm just eating it because I want cereal right now and I never buy cereal. Also because they're so expensive and you hardly get any in the box. Oh, I toasted this. It smells so good. Now these are good because it's sprouted grain. I don't know if you guys saw this series on Netflix called Cooked. It's written and directed by Michael Pollan, who was part of Food Inc. and wrote The Omnivore's Dilemma, and he's a big reason why I actually started to decide on going vegan. It's a whole other topic I actually want to talk about, that Cooked series. But regardless, it's pretty interesting. It has nothing to do with vegan at all. In fact, I think it's biased towards the anti-vegan movement. But it's pretty interesting because it talks about, there's this one episode about air, the element of air and how it relates to cooking, and it talks about bread, and it talks about how you're really supposed to eat grains and ferment them and sprout them, which I try to eat bread like that when I eat bread. Not all the time. All I need to toast is to get it frozen in the middle. Anyway, so that was my whole point of talking about why these are sprouted and how good they are. Because that's how you should eat grain. There's still gluten in it, but because it's not processed in that refined way, you will not be bothered by the wheat or the gluten, unless of course you're celiac. Now I am not gluten-free. A few people were asking that after I think the last What I Ate in a Day post where I made those gluten-free pancakes. I just mention when things are gluten-free because so many people out there are always asking for gluten-free. Can I make this gluten-free? And I like literally don't care or know anything really about gluten-free. Other than that, a lot of products that you buy that are gluten-free sometimes aren't vegan because there's eggs or egg whites in them as a binder. So I eat gluten, but like I said, right now I try to eat sort of like whole grain, sprouted grain, that kind of thing. But sometimes I like a good old white Kaiser bun because nothing compares to that either. English muffin, so toasty. Now I did get herb and chive tofutti because it's the only one they had. But In a weird way, I kind of like it with the sweetness of the raisins, so we're just gonna go with that. Oh yes. That fridge is still going, guys. It's crazy. Okay, I have a lot of editing to do. Oh my god. I 1000% endorse these English muffins. I will write down the brands and stuff that I mentioned in the description. I guess I better get to work. I had to go grocery shopping now and get food. I had to eat. Now I can sit and work. Okay, so it's like, I think almost 4 o'clock. Just gonna make some coffee. I normally wouldn't drink coffee this late, but I didn't have any this morning because I had that tea, and then I was feeling like, I think it's more like bored. I'm like sitting there editing, and I just like want to drink coffee, so I think that's where that's coming from. Now, I've turned the oven on because I actually thought of something I want to do with this cauliflower. So you've probably seen, it's nothing new, people roasting like whole heads of cauliflower. And John and I had this funny idea because our cauliflower buffalo wings are so popular that we should do like a turkey cauliflower where like you have this massive cauliflower and then you take little florets and you make those like little turkey feet at the back. We would actually never do that because that's crazy, but we had that like funny idea at Thanksgiving. I want to do this while they're still light. Hopefully this will take like an hour maybe to roast fully, and then I can take a photo. I can take a photo of it. Otherwise the photos don't look good. They have to be done in daylight. I've never roasted a whole one. I don't really know how long it takes. Can't be that hard. So, you know, I almost never wash cauliflower because it never seems dirty to me. Now that's of course probably not true, but it just never seems dirty. I'm gonna rinse it because the outside leaves seem gritty, but I do want to leave everything intact. So I'm just gonna rinse it, I guess. And then I've got one baking dish that I did not pack up, so I'll put it in there. It looks quite nice. Fridge is on the fritz again. Looks cool, right? Look at that. Now we're just gonna season it with olive oil and garlic, salt and pepper, maybe some cumin. So I have this little piece of an onion. I'm just gonna finely mince it, like really, really fine, as well as the garlic, and then that can be like the rub for the cauliflower. I'm talking like really fine, like almost like an onion paste. I guess I could just blend this in a blender, it'd be easier. So I'm gonna take the onion, half the onion, or it's like a quarter of an onion. Throw it in there, oh my god. Then you don't have to cut it, so much easier. Oh, coffee's ready. Okay, someone said to do it slower than I normally do. I was rushing to press the coffee. Oh my god, so many emails. Garlic. As you can see, I have no space in this kitchen at the moment. I guess I could make more space, but you know. I think we need at least 3 cloves of garlic. I think we need some lemon juice as well, citrus. Do half a lemon. I have fresh basil, so I'll probably put that in there. I guess it'll make it green like pesto, but I don't want it, I'm not gonna use too much, like 5 leaves of basil. Salt and pepper, which I suppose we could just add after, but we'll just do it here. I'm gonna do chili powder. I'm gonna do cumin. And I'm gonna do coriander, dried coriander. And a good amount of olive oil. Like 1/3 of a cup maybe? And we'll blend it. Okay, the only problem with this blender is that it's so fat that it doesn't blend anything unless it's full. Okay, just note to self, if you're gonna invest in a blender like this is a Vitamix, invest in the thinner container, the smaller one, because the big one, like I said, is too big, and when you don't fill it, it doesn't blend anything, and I really never blend big volumes of stuff. Get the smaller one on top. So we're just gonna pour this onto the cauliflower. It smells pretty good. Okay, so just, you know, we're gonna get it coated like that. Get the leaves coated. And then it goes in the oven when it's hot. It's not hot yet. There's a lot of juice on the bottom too, so we may need to like baste it as we go. And I'm gonna get the oven really hot, like a roasting temperature, like 425, 450. Let's make myself some coffee. Ready for it? We'll just finish this soy milk up. Okay, so I'll show you that roasted cauli in a bit when it's done. I hope it turns out, I hope it tastes good. My worry is that it'll be nice on the outside, but what about the deep inside of the cauliflower? Is the juice gonna sop in there through there? And then what are we gonna eat with it? It is certainly not, you know, suitable just on its own. You need some side dishes, so I'll have to think of that for dinner. It's pretty charred looking. It's pretty though, but my pan is ruined, I'll tell you that. I don't know, do you guys think it's overdone? I better take it out of this pan. All right, I took my photos and that's what it looks like on the inside. Oh, I also drizzled it with this truffle oil that I had lying around. Yummy, yummy. The insane thing is this thing doesn't even seem cooked on the inside. It must be. Mmm. It's really tasty, but it's stupid to roast the whole cauliflower because the inside is not seasoned. Whereas if I had to put that seasoning sauce all over like every floret, then it would be amazing because the outside tastes awesome. The seasoning's really good. Yeah, the thing is, you want all the florets to be coated in that outside part. It's funny though, because it feels like I've like cut into a roasted chicken and I'm like picking at it and I'm like, where's the cauliflower? Well, I'll save some of this for dinner or save some for John. But it would definitely be good dipped into hummus. So I'm just gonna eat a few pieces of that. So this part's like really tasty and then you get underneath and that's, you know, there's no flavor on that part. I look like a crazy person, but that part's real good. So I guess you just do the whole thing because it kind of looks cool, but I would honestly take that seasoning and just put it on all the florets and roast that on a tray. Okay, well obviously I'm very hungry because I can't stop eating this. I know this is me eating more bread, but I have these 2 little pitas left from a video we did on the weekend. I'm just gonna cut one, toast it, put some hummus on it, and then put a big hunk of cauliflower in the middle. And maybe some fresh parsley that I have in here. Oh, it's so cute. That's good. I've done little sliders like this before with our cauliflower buffalo wings. And we have that buffalo cauliflower sandwich from Hot for Food, which is like the steak of cauliflower. So you cut the cauliflower into steaks and then you bread those pieces and they're like big burger type sandwiches. But you could cut those into halves or quarters and make little sliders. So just another idea, but this is like a Mediterranean style one. So it's like 6 o'clock. I guess this is my appetizer. I'm just gonna eat 2 now that I have them. If you're wondering, people like are wondering if this is how I eat all the time, like standing at this counter. I mean, usually I cook and then I go eat sitting down. But when we're doing these what I ate in a day, I'm just showing you what I eat and then sometimes I stand here and eat it. Other times I go sit down at the computer. But I know that it's like mindful to like be one of those people that like sits at the table and then just focuses on eating, but I don't really do that. This cauliflower is delicious. I know it's not, but I feel like this is the first vegetable I've ever eaten on this segment. That's obviously not true because I'm vegan, so everything I eat is technically a vegetable. Anyway, I've basically eaten half this cauliflower, but it's just so good. Slider number 2. All right, so it's 9:40 or so, 9:45, and I am not that hungry, but it's usually because I eat dinner at like 10:30, like really late, which is crazy. So anyways, I have this thawed tempeh that I mentioned I had thawed for today, and John is home. And because this is the inaugural last what I ate in a day, John said he would help make dinner and make his last appearance in this vlog. It's not your last appearance in this vlog. Actually, it is, because you're not gonna be around for so long. What are you doing? It's being so weird. Okay.
I'm sad to be leaving.
No, you're not. You're so excited to be leaving.
True that. Let's make fish tacos.
Well, no, you don't. We're not gonna make fish tacos.
Let's make BKTs.
Yeah, I've eaten a lot of bread today, so I said I was gonna go veggie for the evening.
Let's make a deconstructed BKT, a gluten-free, bread-free BKT.
I have kale. We could make a kale
I think I used
bacon.
less tomato though.
No, I went grocery shopping. We could make a kale Caesar salad with tempeh bacon.
Done. Let's do it. Do you have cashews soaking?
No.
You wore gray today. Good choice.
Why?
I also wore gray.
Now I had this other idea that maybe we could blend this cauliflower into a cheese sauce.
Do they know about what that is?
Yeah, they saw all this today.
Okay.
Cheese and tempeh don't really go together. But we have to use that kale up, so salad?
I bet you can make a Caesar dressing out of cauliflower.
I don't think it would be that good, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Is that a challenge?
Recipe?
Challenge? Recipe? What do you want?
Food.
I guess I'll make tempeh bacon to start. The tempeh bacon recipe is on hotforfood blog under, well, you can put tempeh bacon or you can put kale Caesar salad with tempeh bacon. You'll find it there. It's basically maple syrup, tamari, liquid smoke, smoked paprika, and sea salt, and water for the marinade. Okay, so here's your tempeh, fermented whole soybean. I'm gonna do it a little different than normal and cut up little, like, cubes of it like this. Now, some people don't like tempeh. I like it. Just gotta make sure you season it and flavor it properly. So I'm gonna eyeball all of this, but I listed off the ingredients for you already. Okay, now I'm just boiling some water because I'm gonna soak the cashews in boiling water. That's kind of a way to like speed up the soaking process. They only need to sit in the boiling water for like 20 minutes. So I guess I'm making regular Caesar dressing with cashews. Sorry if you're nut free, but we are not. Now all of this sauce is probably gonna get used in the pan while I cook this tempeh, so you'll add a little bit at a time to like deglaze or glaze it up. Okay, I'm making a salad in the base of the salad spinner because I packed all the bowls. We're gonna squeeze a bit of lemon juice on this kale. We're gonna add a bit of sea salt and we're gonna massage it. You'll see it gets darker, releases some moisture, makes it easier to chew and digest. So I'm adding hemp hearts to the salad, which I don't normally, but I want them tonight. I'm gonna chop up red onion and green onion that I have left over and add it into here. Okay, so now we're gonna make our dressing. Okay, you gotta blend the dressing in a blender. I'm gonna drain the soaking water. Plus you gotta rinse them again. And then add those. This recipe's on hotforfood blog. I'm just gonna eyeball it because I don't think I have exactly the right amount of cashews that we have in the recipe. But it's nutritional yeast. Garlic, which I'm just gonna use raw garlic, but I normally use roasted garlic. Okay, salt and pepper. The secret ingredient is a medjool date. To sweeten it, you know how Caesar dressing has a bit of a sweetness? Lots of lemon juice. I actually forget, do we add apple cider vinegar? I believe we do. Just a little bit. That wasn't much lemon, so we'll add more. Oh, I just got some seeds in there. Okay, well, you know what? We'll just blend those lemon seeds. And what else? Water, hello.
Olive oil, sea salt, raw cashews, water, medjool date, lemon juice, lemon zest, Dijon mustard.
Oh yeah.
Ground pepper.
Dijon.
No water, but 3/4 cup of water.
Yes, water, a bit of olive oil. And Dijon, that's what I was forgetting. Hello, Dijon. You could use mustard powder too. Uh-oh, what's in there making that crazy noise? The date pit? Oh my god, you guys are distracting me. There's a date pit in here. I can hear it. And I threw out half the date and then put the pit in the blender. Fuck. This is not good, guys. I don't even know if it's in here or not. Okay, well anyway, half that date got thrown out. No, something's in there. I can see it flying around. So I totally had a date pit in the blender. Oopsie daisies.
Oopsie daisies.
John and his puns. Oopsie daisies. It wouldn't even blend. It was just like flying around in there, so I found it. Dressing done. Salad done. Gonna add avocado. I also added basil leaves and cucumber. Okay, so we're gonna add, I don't know, we'll add all of that in there. Why not? This is a perfect avocado. I had to use it. Suka improvised Caesar salad. Woohoo! Let's add a little bit more lemon. Now I just have to add these. I have these crackers. You've seen them before. They're just like little pita crackers. These are gonna be our croutons because I just need a little bit of cruncheroo in there. Oh, good, it came on just in time. It's like it knows we're talking about it, the fridge. I said, John, come over here to try the salad and so we can toast farewell to the fridge, and then it was like, ugh.
Avocado and a Caesar. Uh-huh.
Yeah, avocado and everything.
That avocado.
Mmm. Our Caesar salad dressing truly is the best one around. Just saying. Okay, so, are you gonna have some wine with me? Or not?
Why not?
It's Wine Wednesday. So what are we gonna say to this fridge here?
I bought this fridge when I first moved to the studio and started this company. This fridge is like, this is like bigger than you. This has been like physically
bigger than, obviously it's bigger.
But like more than just before Lauren moved in here and started using it. I bought this because it looked like an old farm fridge, and the name of my company is The Farmhouse, and it's like, this fridge was like the first thing that I put in this studio before I built anything sound related or anything like that. So. And
who carried it up here? Because there are 3 flights of stairs to get up here.
Myself, Devin Power, good friend of mine, college roommate, and a friend of his from wherever. And
it's not coming with us. It is going to stay right here until it dies.
R.I.P. Pour one out.
Does it have a name?
Bertha.
Bertha. Goodbye, fridge. For hashtag fridge love, or what do you always make up hashtags? People love doing that in the comments. Hashtag fridge love, hashtag fridge hate.
Fridge rip. R.I.P.
Fridge rip.
Hashtag fridge rip.
Wouldn't it be rip fridge?
Yeah, but fridge rip sounds funnier.
Okay. Hashtag fridge rip. Rest in peace. It will never rest. It will never die. We never had a problem with it. It just makes so much noise.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's loud, sometimes it's quiet.
I don't even think I've told you this before, that when we shoot Hot for Food, we turn it off. And then we forget to turn it on. So the whole ice box melts. And at like 9 o'clock at night, we'll be like, shit, we didn't turn the fridge on, and it'll be all water everywhere, and I gotta clean it up. It's so annoying. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a glass of wine, eat this salad, and that's probably all I'm gonna eat in this what I ate in a day. You're not gonna have any? Okay. We're going to watch House of Cards now. On Friday, I'm doing hashtag Ask Lauren, and it's gonna be all the vegan questions part 2. More vegan questions for you. Follow Hot for Food on Snapchat to see what I'm eating all the time. Bye. Mmm, salad. Mmm, so good.